Hello and welcome. And where you are today is towards the end of my latest video series called 21 Things I Wish I Knew Before I Became a Middle-Aged Man. And today we're on episode 18. And the title of episode 18 is Failure is the Best Way to Learn. You know, I know that's a cliche, but I really can't emphasize it enough. I've been an entrepreneur for 30 years, 35 years, most of my life. And I discovered early on in my career that I had a challenging time reporting to anybody else. And it was a joke. People used to tell me when I was younger, if I was in the military, I would have been doing a lot of push-ups for violations of some sort or another. But I want to talk about failure in the context of risk and taking risks. I think that, I've taken a lot of risks in my life financially. And one of the biggest risks I took was starting my own business after my boss sold his business. And I was in the middle of building a $1 million home and a third child on the way and two little ones already. And the world was telling me I was out of my mind. And, the risks and that worked out great. And made a lot of money and had a lot of fun. And, I was confident in my ability. I'd had 5 or 6 years of experience recruiting before I took that risk. And that's the other component of taking risks and failing. And, you have to mitigate the risks. You have to have either expertise in an area, partners with expertise in an area, or bring in some sort of consulting service with expertise in a particular area. So you don't need to be a chef to own a restaurant, but it certainly helps. So I'm not suggesting that you take wild, unmitigated, unresearched risks, but I am suggesting that what you'll find during the course of your professional life is that the risks you take, they're going to be the most fun that you have, even the ones where you fail. They're also going to be the ones that you're most proud of. And typically, that's where your success is going to lie. I think going through life professionally without taking risks is just a poor decision. It's a poor choice. It just takes so much of the fun out of life. And, the energy that comes from taking risks, it's really just something else. So, and I can't talk about this without suggesting that the other side of risk is when you are taking a risk and you are recognizing that you're failing. You have to be able to fold up your tent and immediately seek out the next risk and just shut down whatever you're doing. And you'll have sunk costs. You'll have the tendency to want to go, I can't get out of this right now. I've spent too much money. Well, if you're saying that, what you're also saying, maybe unbeknownst to you, is that you're just about ready to start spending and wasting a lot more money. So it's the taking of the risk, researching and mitigating the risk with work and experience and research. And then after taking the risk, recognizing when it's time to fold up your proverbial tent and punch. And then, immediately seek out the next risk. So if you want to talk to me more about risk and what it entails, find me online on LinkedIn. I'm easy to find. But consider taking a risk today. Considering what risks you might take that you've been thinking about for a while. And it's almost like the scarier, the better. Anyway, I hope that helps. And hopefully we'll see you in episode 19 tomorrow. Have a great day.